Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I play the various regions of the world. That is, the regions, provinces, counties, territories, whatever you call the various subdivisions of the nations of the world, and that is the first level of subdivisions. And, well, I play them on GeoGuessr, and the objective is A, to try and have some fun, B, explore places I've never been and might be likely never to go to, and C, try to score 25,000 points in GeoGuessr in the current region I'm playing. If I succeed in doing so, I will take that area off the list of places to play, and it won't reappear again in the series. If I fail to do so, well, it will stay on the list and might reappear later in the series. We shall see about that. Today we are going back to the United States, and we're going to the state of Nevada. And, well, it's a large old place. It's 284,330 square kilometers. That's not much smaller than the entire country of Norway. Let's see if we can get this properly sorted out, thereabouts. And, yeah, so Nevada, 3.25 million people there, roughly, and 284,000 square kilometers. Capital is Carson City, which I believe sits somewhere up here, which is not the largest city. That is Las Vegas. Carson City is only the sixth largest city in Nevada, and has about 58,000 people living in it. And of course, Nevada is the driest place in America. I have a feeling this will be very much like when they played Zacatecas in Mexico a while ago. And that means that this could take some time. I do have about an hour and 20 minutes that I have without any disturbances. But, well, I can play through the disturbances, but well, this could turn into one of those very tricky American maps. So we'll just have to try and see how lucky we are. Let's go. Come on, Nevada. Load. Yeah, well, my computer should definitely get a restart. It's been a few days since it's had a restart, so it should be given a chance to clear its mind a little bit. There we go, putting the challenge link in the safe spot, and we start the game. Now let's see. Well, there goes the 25k. Well, most likely. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. In cases like these, that's when I'm like, yeah. So the script I'm using is picking 70% of the locations in populated areas, and the other 30% at random. So that means could be populated areas, could be places like this. So what is this? The Elko district. Your public land, is that what it said? Is managed by Elko district. And what does it say here? White Pine County line. And Elko County. And what's this then? Are we on the 93A or something? I'm still having a hard time with the numbering of roads in America. That's Elko, though. So 93A. What was the name of the other county? White Pine, towards the southwest. So that begs the question, how large is this county and where is White Pine? If that is indeed the name of a place. There's another sign here as well. The Eli District. Okay. For all I know, we could be up here. Let's see, Eureka. Shantytown. I don't see any sign of Eli. Yep, here's the junction. Okay, so I reckon it was somewhere around there. So, yeah, so the road goes over there and then it turns into the hills. Now, is there anything at all I could use? We got that ridge over there, which isn't very far away, which must be this ridge here. No, it's not. It's this ridge, I reckon. It's barely visible though, that's a problem. Let's see, to the south we don't really have anything to work with, and definitely got nothing to work with to the west. So the only thing I got to work with is this ridge here. And I'm wondering. Now there's also the question of roads to the side. There's no road to the side here. But I would like to see if I could spot any road to the side here. That could give me a couple of clues about things. But yeah, there's gonna be no roads to the side here. We do have this parallel road, which I wonder if is running over there, but probably over there by this fence. Okay, back to where we started. Let's see if we can find one of these roads to the side, because there's a few of them. And I just need to look very closely in order to catch them, I think. Let's see now. That's a road to the side. That's most likely this one. Except for one thing, there's supposed to be a trail off to the side here. Well, that thing is going in the right direction. Let's see. The other road must be following these utility poles. This one. And let's see. Let's go back and check. I might actually have a prayer of a chance here. Because this has to be that. Because there is a road stretching past that fence. And into infinity over there. Okay, so we do have a shot. Let's count between those two roads first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let's bank on whoever has been writing this Google Cam thingy has been running with the cruise control on and keeping a steady pace. I know I would. So that's 12, and that is assuming that these are the correct ones. So it's 12 between those two, and now I just need to figure out how far is it from here to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, so that is 12. That should be about the same. And then we got, let's see now. So that ought to be 24. So if I say I'm here, I'll probably be off by a few meters, but okay, let's do this one more time. Let's do this one more time. So that ought to be 12 meters. Yeah. And then we double that. We go there. Let's say that we're here. No! Oh. No. Oh well, Nevada stays on the list. Ah, this is what we should have got in the first place. Yeah, let's not comment on the election and the result of it. 2024 footage, yep. We are Shirley Lane, and what does the BC stand for? Shirley Lane and K Court. Shirley Lane and K Court, and Georgia Avenue. Great, now we just need to figure out where the heck is Georgia Avenue. Could be in Vegas, for all I know. So going southwards. And of course, the trouble with Nevada is that there's nothing like the sea or anything around it. So, let's see. Boulder City. Okay. Now, where's Boulder? Historic Boulder City. And the Hoover Dam. So the Hoover Dam is on the Colorado, isn't it? So, there's Boulder City. Okay, can I find... There's Georgia Avenue. Okay, we're looking for Shirley Lane and... K Court, was it? That's Shirley Lane. K Court. I think that must be one of the quickest rounds I've done in the US to date. Okay, at least that was within. I hate it when it don't draw the roads to their conclusion, but okay. Oh no, not this again. Okay. East-west with rumble strips and stuff, and doesn't seem to be much going on over there. And I guess we can say about the same about that area. Where do we go? 2024 footage, at least that's good. Okay, let's just keep the finger on the enter key again and see how far we have to go this time. This one, I'm fairly sure, is not pinnable. So, zoom. Or the zoom, because we're overtaking them in reverse. Yeah, it was just a bend sign. But yeah, let's just take a moment to appreciate absolute desolation. That's something else, isn't it? But yeah, desolation doesn't give me much information. So we know how long I had to click in order to find out where I was in a previous round. Ah, we're on the 95, which is a very long road. It stretches all across, well, pretty much all across the state. Well, yeah, I guess you can say that it stretches all across the state because it crosses into the state here and exits the state. Well, it never exits either. And then it goes on up here. So, yeah, where will that put us? Possibly in this area, given the directions of the road. Now let's see. So we're running up against this ridge here. Could we be around here? And if we... That's a place for a post office. Okay, so let's run with this theory. Let's do. Okay, so that means that we should be coming up on a bend in a while towards the north. Let's see, what is that direction anyway? So we are... well, that kind of suggests that... Well, if I'm right, that is. I'm not so sure about that. But yeah, we'll give this one a go. But yeah, it doesn't look promising for me being right about where I am. Well, yeah, that's rotten luck. 2 out of 3 rounds. In locations like these. Yeah, I am starting to doubt whether we are where I thought I was. So... But yeah, there will be more information eventually. It just depends on how long my enter key will accept being held down without starting to burn. But yeah, that does not look like this area on the map, really. The question is, we are slightly more west than northwest. We don't have many areas like that. There is this area. This looks promising. Here we got a little ridge thingy going on. That's probably that one. Then we have that. That means we're gonna go on here forever, but yeah, we got ridges stretching out like so, like fingers. And this runs into mountains. Yeah, let's go back to where we started. Because this is actually starting to look like something. So we've got the bend over there. White Boulevard. Huh. So how close are we to that road? Can't be far away. Haven't spotted it yet, though. Let's see. Here comes the bend. There's the road. Okay. So here's White Boulevard. Oh my god. And there's a farm down there. A ranch, a couple of ranches. Wow. Okay, so that means we're here somewhere. Can I spot? Yes, I can. There are ranches or something down there. Before we hit the next. That must be the Living for Love Horse Rescue Ranch. Okay, how does that help me? Well, we have this ridge over here. And if I am, let's see now. It's very hard to make out, and of course when we zoom in there, the ridge goes away. But it's this little bump in the terrain here, and I think we are looking about there. When I look straight west. How does that match up? I think that's a fairly good fit. Let's try that again. No, of course I can't. Well, that means... Let's see, can I spot the road out there? Let's see if there's anything else I can use for reference. What do I have to the north? I have this low ridge to the north. Is that even visible? Yeah, but... If I'm within 300 meters on this one, I'll be happy. Let's go. I wasn't. That was always going to be a tough one. Yeah, no way I could have pinned that. Okay, next one. Right, at least it looks pinnable, but where on earth is it? And what is that? Is that a mine or something? Okay, so we're... I think I want to go in this direction. Going south. Definitely there's been some mining operation going on here, I think. I'm not so sure about south anymore. But, kind of hoping that there's a road going across here somewhere. Yeah, it looks like we're coming up on some intersection up ahead. And, okay, traffic lights even. No, no traffic lights. But, information. Loosier Lane and Sunset Hills Drive. Now. Evergreen. I'm afraid this is not the metropolis I was hoping for. Sunset Hills Drive and Loosier Lane. That's the one I'm in now. Okay, let's see what we got up here. There is a town of some sort here. Are we in an Indian area, maybe? Or rather, Native American one? Ooh. That is a sort of town. But, so where exactly is this? Hmm. Yeah, just like Mum made it. Absolutely no information. Except that we are on Luzier Drive. But yeah, things are looking. We've got Scarsdale. And now I'm curious as to what I'll be seeing. As we come up here. Here we got Chateau Way. I just wish there was some, not subtitling, but at least some further information on the area. Ah, here we got something. For sale. Well, I am sorry to say it, but I doubt that. Okay, so Chateau Way loops around. I doubt this place is very much in demand unless there is Walker River, Bowman Range. Okay. Yeah, that will be the Bowman Range, I guess. Now, that begs the question, which road is this? So that's Luzier Drive. And I think this is the direction to go. Even if the sunshine is messing up the shots here. And I want to... Oh. So we're here again. No, this is the 95A, not the 93A. Okay, let's see if we can find a 95A then. So... I would assume that it does the same thing as the 93A did. It kind of jumps off as an alternative. Here's the 95. Here's the Walker River. So were we in shirts? Let's. What direction are we heading anyway? So go north on the 95A. And the Walker River Reservation. Oh, hang on. What did it say? It was Bauman Range at Walker River. Yeah, but this is all inside. So... The trouble with 95 is that it doesn't go north-south, the alternate one. The 95, on the other hand, does. Sunset Drive. How does this work? So at Walker River Reservation. The lake. Could we be? Hang on. Could we be? Let's Walker Lake. This one is a tricky one. Let's see now. I was supposed. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. Walker River, Bowman Arch. Ah, here we are. Here's the Sunset Hills Drive. We were a bit up there, that thing. I think we were up here somewhere. Let's see. So, as far as our... Oh, wait a minute. These are the first buildings that we come to, actually. Yeah, it's got to be these. Should be a shack or something, yes. So, we should... Ooh. No, don't be hasty. Okay, so how... If I look straight east, how many... Let's see, 1, 2, 2. So, I would say that we're about here. Nice. Okay, round number 5. And yet another location like this, but this time we're on a major road. We got signs up there. So let's see. Slower traffic and exit 271 to Palisade. I think I've heard of Palisade, but so exit 271. Now we just need to figure out which road this is. What does it say down there? Does it say Curtis? Carly? No, none of that. Truck parking access exit restaurant 9 miles. Emigrant Pass. Wow, that's like 2,000 meters. Almost, yeah, pretty close to 2,000 meters. And we got the truck parking here. So the Emigrant Pass, what road are we on? No littering. Yeah. We're going southwest on the... On the what? I think we might have a sign there that might have the number of this one. I have a feeling we're either on the 80 or the... Wait a minute, is it Carlin? I distinctly believe it said Carlin. This is Immigrant Pass Ridge. Here we are. So we were somewhere on this bend. Ooh. That's gonna be fun to pin. Look at the Frenchy Road down here. Let's see now. So when I look south, I think I'm looking at the road before the bend. I'm not gonna count on this one. But it would be fun if I could pin it fairly well. Now we are, yes, we are past the point where the bend is. It's slightly north of east. Ever so slightly. And that Frenchy Road, no, it has not. I think we are looking just at the point where it stops turning. Let's try that. Okay, cool enough. I was probably not going to hit that one anyway. Okay, so what can we say about this? Well, it was tough. There was no doubt about that. And yeah, the real shame was that I wasn't able to pin that one. That would have been fun if I had pinned. You can't always get what you want. So yeah, this one means that Nevada stays on the list. We were actually quite close to Death Valley here. But yeah, given the state of the location, I totally get that. That was dry and arid and everything. Yeah, I wonder how those horses are faring in that location. That must be absolutely dry. But yeah, that is Nevada. It's not done, but I'm finished. And yeah, I wish I could have done a little better, but the parameters just weren't there to do it much better. So yeah, that is Nevada done, and I'm happy that you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you will join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye bye.